Good morning, Mr. Chigozie.
Yeah, good morning.
It's good to have you on set today.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah. Baraka de Salah, Bisala de Balika. Happy Salah.
Whichever one. Hope you
Okay.
enjoyed the holiday.
Yes, I did. Okay, so we have a few headlines here. We have Nigerian Army arrest alleged ESN second in command, Awurum Eze. He's the deputy to late Ikonso. So, what do you think about this arrest? Why do you think he was arrested?
I think from the information available to me, I don't think that is right. Because I contacted, of course, public opinion suggests that the veracity of such claims is unfounded and could not be trusted. Probably they are trying to send some message to the public that they are doing their best to curb or frustrate the restoration of Biafran sovereignty. To me, I don't consider that true. And of course, the public is not within the public domain. They are just saying this is false and a lie from the pit of hell. So this supposed person is not the deputy to the late Ikonso. It probably could be an innocent man that ended up in the net of whosoever the security officers or whatever. So the IPOB themselves have not come. The leader of IPOB have not come to sensitize the people or to ascertain the veracity of such claims. So it remains, as far as we are concerned, on a suspicion, an allegation that had not been confirmed, that remains a rumor, depending on when that is truly certified. So for now, I may want to withhold my words.
Okay, so according to the paper, many arrested IPOB and ESN so-called terrorists had earlier mentioned him, that is this Awarum, as either they have mentioned him as being their key sponsor, the one that is masterminding the whole of the attack in the east, as in that's the late the consul's deputy. So this was what led to his arrest. Now, do you think them arresting this guy is going to make matters worse in the east?
Yeah, we have over 120 indigents of the default Biafran within the eastern region, or the eastern region. So if that be the case, then arresting someone cannot stop the ideology for the restoration of Biafra. Biafra is a spirit, Biafra is an ideology. So the fact that one goes down today does not suggest the end of Biafra or the pursuit of this noble cause. Yes, the great leader Dim Chukwuemeka Ojukwu has gone to be with his ancestors, has joined the ancestors. Yet Biafra is alive and in good spirits. So the fact that Owuruma, whosoever they claim to be the deputy, is inconsequential. It's just an individual. You have over hundreds of millions of Biafrans who Can I go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, and the fact that a particular person gets down, like Ikonso, he has moved on, he fought a good fight, because if people recognize him to have fought for their own restoration, for their own survival. So it remains alive in the hearts of his own people, the people of Biafra. So I don't think it calls for any attention at this time. So the Biafran cause is more than even Nnamdi Kanu. He's just privileged to have been the circumstantial leader at this time, to continue steering the rudder of this great ship until we get to the promised land. Probably once he contributes his quota, another person takes up. So that's why I said it's a living ideology that cannot be destroyed, not even in the heart of an average Biafran man. So I don't think the Nigerian government is winning the ideology war. This is about ideology war, working on your psyche. So I think the government of this Nigeria is trying to work on people's psyche to, in other way, dismantle their belief on the restoration of Biafra by promoting false information, pushing it to the public domain. I think that will not help the issue. Why are these people agitating for this restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra? Why? Because they weren't given the opportunity in Nigeria. They have no sense of belonging in this country. They have suffered several degrees of deprivation, which were the fundamental issue that is driving or fueling the agitation across the ethnic nationalities. You see the Oduduwa, of course, the crying, how they have been meted, the way they have been treated in this country. Likewise, the Middle Belt. So everybody is not happy with what is happening because the people within the power refuse to do the needful. They refuse to create an enabling environment for everyone to strive. And they prefer the Fulani extraction as lord over the other ethnicities. So as long as this remains unaddressed, the agitation will gain greater momentum. And that will not be in the interest of the Nigerian state.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chigozie. Okay, going over to the next one. Governor Hope Uzodinma, that's the governor of Imo State, has reshuffled his cabinet, firing 20 commissioners. What's your take on this?
Well, as far as the Nigerian system is concerned, they said he is the executive governor of Imo State, haven't been smuggled in through the back door using the Sharia judge. And well, he has the right to do whatever he feels like doing at this time. And whatever that may please his, of course, taskmasters, he will execute it to the letter. But that notwithstanding, we must say that I'm of the opinion that the mandate of the people were stolen from the people. And of course, the people are not happy with the developments. So if I were the Uzodinma, Governor Uzodinma, I would have re-strategized on how to win back the mind of the people, knowing fully well that I stole the mandate of the people. It was not a reflection of the people's will. But he went as far as destroying every hope of winning the war. Winning the people to his own side. Unfortunately for him, he thought that is the only way that could sustain him. But he has made the greatest mistake ever. an average man in Imo State understood that this man does not represent the interests of the people. In fact, he's an anti-people. Whatever he does is to promote his selfish interests. And as long as people continue to see him in that perspective, then his relevance and his impact can never be felt. No matter what he might do at last to impress the people. We understood when, of course, he mobilized the Nigerian force to carry out genocide against defenseless, innocent people under the disguise of fighting terrorism. You see, it's quite unfortunate. We don't have a forest where we breed terrorists in the entire eastern region. We don't have forests like Sambisa Forest. We don't have it where you can travel at over 6 hours without seeing any house or location, any sign of people living around. You could only find that in the north. That's why the bandits and Boko Haram, we are striving, because they have a harbor where they can scurry for refuge or safety. Once they attack, they retreat to their bunker. So I don't see why the army are marginalizing, intimidating innocent people. There was a video I saw that went viral where people were just sitting and the Nigerian force opened fire on them.